Hello everyone, Mr.DG here, and today we'll be looking at Don't Starve. Now this is a game that is still in beta or however you want to say it, and it updates very frequently. It's currently on Steam for I think it's like 114 euros or something, I don't know. But it's still in beta, and it costs much less than it would do if it was a fully fledged game. So pick it up now if you like what you see here, and also you get 2 copies which you can give to your friend. Now let's just look at the settings right here, which, well, it's in beta, so there's not that many options here, but you can change bloom, distortion, full screen to that screen. You can change the display, which I haven't been able to do yet. Maybe I have to be in the screen mode. And then you can change the resolution, and here change the sounds a little bit for the recording, and well, I'm just gonna exit out of it. Now when you play, there are several options. Let's go to this empty one. There's a sandbox, adventure, which is still in test mode, and then sandbox custom, which actually, let's take a look at here, right here. You can actually decide how much food you want. Like if you're playing 2 friends, you can put a bit more food. Or if you want a challenge, you can put on less food. Or if you want a normal one, then you might as well just then you can just put on the default. And world, you can actually change how the seasons and stuff will be, like long summer, or you want long winter, or long both, or short both, which will change drastically between the two. Now, winter is one hell of a son of a bitch. If you don't get ready for it with a lot of food or warm clothes, you will have a bad time. Anyways, let's just put on default and exit out of here. And as you see, also it has these messages of the day, which this one has been up for. It's not even the message of the day, more like the message of the beta, and it just advises you to report any bugs to the developers, which you guys should do if you have picked up this game. Last build 13 days ago. Okay, that's pretty neat to know. Anyways, next update is 2 days from now, so I might make a video update on that one. If not, then too bad. But it already has a lot of stuff here already. Now sandbox is just your ordinary survive for as long as possible mode, while adventure is still in test mode, but it's a lot more interesting, and that's what I will be jumping into, hoping to be able to show you a lot more stuff. The adventure mode basically works like this. There's this little wooden portal thing in the world, and you have to get all the pieces for it, which I hopefully will be able to go. So let's just jump right in here, and here you can see that you can unlock various of characters. I've unlocked these, and let's see, and all of them have their own special trait. The Bereaved. Abigail, come back. I'm not done playing with you. Has visitors at night. Basically, she gets her twin sister's soul or ghost, what you ever want to call it, sometimes at night, and either she will hurt you if you get too close, or she will kill nearby enemies, which can be really useful actually. The fire starter, and this is a psychotic motherfucker. I'm sorry there people, I think my recording software crashed. I don't know why, but anyways, let's just get back on track. Hopefully that won't ruin the quality on the video or something like that. And this is the fire starter, as said. I'm not sure if this got caught before the stuff crashed, but basically, let's go really quick. The Bereaved, she gets her twin sister at night and stuff, blah blah blah, that may ever hurt you or help you. Things are so much prettier when they burn. Immune to fire damage, starts fire in the dark. So basically, when you get totally surrounded by the dark, she starts up a fire, which is actually pretty good if you think about it. A gentleman scientist. I will conquer it all with the power of my mind. Now I like how the mind is like all in caps, like I will conquer all with the power of my mind. Like a psychotic scientist. That's actually pretty fun. Now let's see what traits he has. Grows a magnificent bear. Now if that isn't a seller, then I don't know what. Oh no, we got this ghost lady. This one starts up a fire. He grows a magnificent bear, so we got a winner. And here we will get into the game soon, I hope. There's like this black screen game. Oh, there we go. How long will you survive? Bug off, buddy. Now basically first we're going to need some grass to make stuff such as fire camp or something. And here, if we either press this little icon here, we'll get the map, or we can just press tab. Now this seems to be a really empty field, which I do not like at all. Oh, there's some bunnies there. Oh, here. There's like a bit grassier field here. Now there will be a lot of grass and some rocks here, which is actually pretty good. Actually one rock here, but I hope I find more, because rocks is actually pretty important in this game for your survival. You need it to make tools. Actually need flint to make tools, but rocks will give you the flint, so yeah, you still need rocks. Now, first I will just collect this grass, and then I will go look at the twigs, which is one right there. Now I wonder if I can zoom out here. Oh god, I can. If you zoom out too much, it will get a bit foggy. So you probably don't want to zoom out too much. Now, as you see here, here's my crafting list. Now, unlike Minecraft, where you have to discover all the recipes or just look up in the wiki, you can you have your crafting list right here. And our first mission here is to make an axe, and then a pickaxe, and then a science machine will allow us to make more stuff, which is actually pretty important. But right now oh, there are some seeds, but that's not enough to keep us from dying from hunger. Now there's some flint right there, and that's what we need. Great. And here's some more flint, and let's make our axe. And if you pick up one more, we'll be able to make our pickaxe, which we will later be which will allow us to pick that rock over there. And right now I'm just picking up all the material to survive our first night, because unlike Minecraft where you can survive in the dark, if you stay out in the dark too long, I'm not sure how it is in the update. I don't dare to stay in the dark. But basically, I'm not sure how it is in this update, but in the older update you used to die. I'm not sure if that still happens, but if you don't die, then you just become more insane, and that's something you actually want to really avoid. And I will, by the way, god damn it, I really need to slow down here. And I think you saw the spider web right there, and this is a spider nest, which is actually something I will not deal with right now. It's way too dangerous for me to handle, and I will just pick up this flint to make my pickaxe, and I can actually make it. Good. But I still need a lot of twigs, and I need to get a lot of logs to be able to survive the night. Because the fire will die pretty quickly if you don't kindle it. My English is sort of flying out here. And I really need to rehydrate, but I don't have any water with me. How sad. Also, you get these pine cones, which actually you can grow more trees with, and you can actually just chop down the trees immediately if you want. But yeah, it's much better if you just wait for them to grow a bit. Now let me just check my map for the rocks, which are actually right there. The closest one is right there, so let's go after it. Now I know the map looks really big, but you travel between these places really fast, so don't really worry about the size of the whole map. And the map is actually pretty big, so that's actually a pretty nice thing. And in this portal thing that I talked about a little bit earlier, you actually I must really stop saying in the portal thing, you actually travel between worlds, and every world is actually more difficult than the other. And that's a really nice touch to the game, if I'm going to be completely honest. As you see, I actually walked past the rock, and the rock should be precisely here. Now let me see if I can kill this bunny right here, but I don't want to waste my pickaxe on that. Yeah, I actually got the rabbit. Good. That will give me some food. And here you see I got a bunch of rocks and a bunch of flint, but it won't be enough. Something that you guys probably want to do is to look for a rocky place, the Rocky Land I think it's called. I know Rocky does. The actual Rocky will not show up in that land, in case you're wondering. And here I will try to go after the other rock, and let's see if I can make a fire. Yeah, I can actually make a fire, and that will actually allow me to survive the night. And as you see, my insanity bar right here, it's on 197. It just went down a little bit. Now you want that to be high, or if you're not planning to do something with your insanity, because when you're starting to get insane, some monsters other monsters start to appear. And right here you see a wormhole. Now these are really interesting. They teleport you throughout the world, and I will actually jump through it. But before that, I will take this gold nugget. Now I can build a science machine, as you see here, but I will actually wait with doing that because I want to find a good place to camp. Set my camp. Now let's see where this thing teleported us. It teleported us, wow, actually pretty far away. And in a place I do not want to set a fire. Okay, because if you set fire too close to trees, you will actually burn down the entire forest, and that's something I want to avoid. That was not a sane thing to do, you're right, and that actually took down my sanity. Now let's make a fire before it gets too dark. And actually something that I should do is pick some more wood. Or chop some more wood, not pick the wood. You pick the goddamn rock, not the wood, you fool. So basically now let's just cook here. Now you can eat the food raw, but that won't restore as much hunger as it would if you cooked it. Also it restores your sanity slightly, very slightly. If you want to completely restore your sanity, then you have to make a bed or something, and then sleep through the night. That's how you restore your sanity. Also, you do not want to store this food for long, or else it will rot. Yeah, the food actually rots if you keep it for long without eating it, but there's actually a tactic about that. If you actually just store the food raw and cook them later, then you'll be able to keep them for much longer. And as you see here, we got through our first night. As you see, the nights are very short here, but it will be longer. It depends on how close the winter is and shit like that. And the winter is actually real annoying because the nights are really long. You actually know, and by knowing when the winter will show up, you have to create this winterometer, which actually shows you how cold it is, and that's how you know the winter is coming, how cold or warm it is. Basically, I'm chopping this wood, and now we will just be doing some exploring. Also, you can turn the screen by pressing the arrow keys. I'm gonna take this twig, and now we'll be actually exploring a little bit. And here's a pig house. And there should be a pig close by, and here's the pig. We could attack the poor bastard, but nah, that's no fun. Yeah, he's too fast for me. I'm not able to actually do damage to him. Sorry, something stuck in my throat. Now, basically we'll just be doing some exploring, hoping to find that machine and doing things around it. Usually you want to, and right here there's a grave. If you dig them up you will be able to find some stuff. And no, stop shopping them. And there's actually a rock, so I will actually pick that rock. Or mine it. And I got another gold nugget, which is actually pretty damn good. And I will pick this twig, thank you. Actually what I want to do here is to, and I think I found a rocky land. I hope I did. Or I think I'm actually close to it, because usually when you find land like this, the rocky land is actually pretty close by. Actually, I found the first part, the box thing. That's the first part of the machine. That means the machine should be close by. But that's not always the case. It's sometimes the case, but not always. They are actually scattered around the entire map. So finding them can be pretty difficult if you don't have the resources to survive that long. But I'm gonna try to find the damn thing. If not, then I will just finish with a few words and then end the video. This is basically just some survival tips to survive your first night. Get some food, and I actually should eat some right now. And I ate one too many because I really wasn't in any need of that. And basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to look for the road, because that's usually where you'll be able to find yeah, probes. That's usually where you find these machine of thingies. There's usually a path that you can follow that takes you there. Now I will just check my map right here, and actually what I want to do is, and there's a carrot, thank you game. I'll be able to take that and then eat that later, and there's a seed which you can actually, and I actually will eat it right now. And something that I had to show you, you can, oh, I can actually make a bag. That's good. And here's some trap which you can use to capture small creatures such as the bunnies. And you can, I'm not sure what they don't actually kill them. You actually just take them alive. But if you put them down, they will sleep or something, and then you'll be able to kill them. You can also do a bird trap later on, but at first I need create a science machine to be able to even make it, and I need some web, silk, called web, co-web. Actually, this code, whatever the game wants to call it, whatever I want to call it, doesn't matter. And you will be able to catch the birds, and you use the seeds as a way to lock them. Now, also, the longer you survive, the more nights you come, the more stronger enemies show up. Now, that's just an interesting factor. The longer you survive, the harder it becomes. It should be an awesome, which is actually a pretty good thing, in my opinion. And I found that every time you play this game, the longer you survive, which is also a really good thing. You grow more experience for every time, which is an obvious thing as well. Now these pig guys, they are complete assholes. Look. What? You don't want to invite me into your home? What? These pigs are full of asshole. They're just complete assholes to you. And unless if you give them some food, and then they will just be temporarily your friend. I want to stick away from these spiders because I have no means of defending myself against them. And it's really dark for me and I can barely see where I'm going. Oh, look! I picked up an eye bone. Now, let's wait. Let's wait. And here we go. Hello, Chester. Look at this cute little Chester. Now basically the eye bone is a really rare item that you can only find sometimes. There are actually only one in every world. And every time you pick it up, you get this little Chester. It's a little cute pet. You can use him as chest. He follows you around. Now, or either you can push him around if he's too lazy to move. Or he will follow you around as your own little private chest. And as you see, I'm growing pretty insane here. And here I found Rock Heaven. Okay, it's basically a small version of Rock Heaven, but oh no, it's actually Rock Heaven. But I should make a fire. Oh, I will make a camp here actually. Now this is a more stable campfire, a fire pit as the game calls it. This is actually much more stable, and you can actually, even if the fire gets extinguished, you can still reincarnate it or revive the flame by simply putting on some fuel, even if the fire had died. So these fire pits, you use them for making camps and such, which is actually pretty damn useful. As you see here, Chester is now asleep. And since the rock is in range here, I will actually mine it. As you see, there's like these eyes here. And I actually will make another pickaxe because I have the resources to do so. And I got another gold nugget. It's actually pretty good. Actually, we'll try. I should make a science machine and put it here. And something fun about this science machine, before you needed science points by giving the science machine like a carrot or gold nuggets or whatever, then would give it science points up in the screen. And that's what determined what you would be able to make. But now they actually simplify it, or not really make, they will actually allow you to discover things, and then you'll be able to make them. Here you're actually able to make prototypes if you close your science machine and have the correct materials. So that's actually a big improvement, not because it's easier or anything, of course it's easier, but I think it's just because finding the things for the science machine because it gave very low points, and it became very tedious really fast. So I'm really glad they changed that, and there's their next update in 2 days. So I wonder what they'll be adding. Oh, look, here's the ring. I usually find 2 of these things, so if I actually find the science machine right now, or not, what am I talking about, science machine? The wooden thing, or the wooden portal thing, I don't know what to call it to be honest. If I find that, then I'll be putting the parts together. But if I don't find it, this will actually be my last day, and then I stop the recording. As you see, I get all these gold nuggets, and during this day I will try to do as much as possible yeah. Basically, I'm trying to show off all the biomes, and I think I showed off the swamp, and the swamp is actually a really bitchy place. It's really a difficult place to be, because the swamp monsters are much more powerful than normal monsters. So basically I'm gonna look for that portal thing, and as you see there's like this little trail here. It's really dark on the ground, so you might not be able to see it, but I'm following it because, as said, the things are usual. And here are some footprints actually. I don't know, that's actually a grave. But you can find footprints that falls to an animal, and I actually like this biome because you can find gold nuggets on the floor. What am I saying? The floor? The ground. It's not a floor, damn it. Learn the difference, you fool. Now there's the path, I was about to miss it. And here's... no, that's not where it ends. It actually looked like that was ending right there. I'm just gonna follow this path and see where it leads me. There's a lot of rocks on the ground here. Better pick them up. And there's a wormhole. There's another pig. Actually, the road isn't here. The ground is like really dark, so I have a hard time seeing where it is. Actually, looks like it ends here. It actually ends here. Let me check on the map. Yeah, it ends here. So basically, I will be looking for another one. Okay. So this is another little mini rock heaven, or another rock heaven. Basically, I will call it rock heaven because it's basically rocks is basically what you need in this game for ultimate survival. And I will eat a little bit because my food is getting a bit old. There's actually a lot of different biomes. There are actually biomes that you can only uh, get and that you can only find in a specific generated world. There's like this biome with these round. Uh, there's like this biome where every biome is its own island, and there's like bridges that you can go. I actually got that very rarely. They actually used to be the only biome from my own knowledge now. It used to be the only biome in the game. And not really, that's not really a biome, it's more like a world structure, but on the wiki they put it under the biome. But it's actually just a world structure. And actually, let's see, I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit and where haven't I explored yet? You know what? I haven't explored enough of that area, so let's go to the wormhole and might teleport me somewhere. So I actually backed where I was. Okay, if I just go here, it should find a wormhole. I actually went into a big circle, so that's just a bit. If I just follow this road, I'm probably just going to find a wormhole again. Actually, maybe I should just check here. If I just go there, then I'll find a wormhole. No, no, don't drop. Eat him. Not sure if I go correct. Yeah, actually going correctly here. Better just walk like this. Basically, I'm trying to find a wormhole before night comes because I'm going to stop recording after this. Or if I find the need, I will record one more day or half a day. Basically, it's up right above me. Great. There it is. Jump in the wormhole. I hope I don't get too insane. Or actually get an idea. Let's get a bit insane here. Let's see where I am. Actually, I'm way far away. Actually, far away from that place, from those places. Let's go down here. See if I can actually find a wooden thing. I should try to make myself a bit more insane, so I will show you the effects of it. And that's where I will stop it. First, I will become a bit more insane, and then show you the effects of it. Maybe even until the man grows his magnificent beard, because he does that. Look, a mandrake. But it's night, so I will not pick up the mandrake. Yeah, I should not have done that. I can watch this thing for hours. Or on second thought, I can't. Can't handle it. Oh god, who would create this being? It sounds horrible, I'll run away from it. No, thank god. Voices have gone. Voices! I might have noticed Chester is not with me anymore. That's because it. Oh god, I better put a flame fast. Actually. No. Let's just wait until I'm really insane and shit. I will do that by walking into the dark. I wonder how fast it happened. Yeah, see, you hear that? That's something that will kill me. So I will just stand here. Okay. When it gets to 40, that's... Oh. Yeah, as said. So, yeah. Then that answers my question. If you stay in the dark too long, then something will kill you. Yeah, I see I'm getting a bit insane here. If you see that, these are shadow monsters. Or I call them shadow monsters because that's what they are. They actually start appearing. Now I'll go to that mandrake and pick it up. In the morning they actually die if you pick them up. Thank God. Okay, I'll eat it. It fully healed me. That's just wonderful. I'm not sure if my insanity is... If my sanity is low enough. I don't know why I call it insanity. I should call it sanity. Why am I... I'm gonna see... I'm not sure if my sanity is low enough, but... Basically, sometimes when it's really low... Oh, look, there's another mandrake. I will save it for later. I'm gonna pick it up. Yeah. Actually, sometimes when you get if you get really insane, some boss monsters will appear, and don't attempt fighting them if you're not strong enough. Run and get sane fast, because you're not being able to beat them if you're not prepared. Like stack up on mandrakes or something, because they fully heal you. And here seems to be... Oh look, here's another road. Bit of a rockier road. Why should we follow it here? It's a bit open field here, but let's go to the opposite direction now, because this road led nowhere, at least in this direction. Not sure if you hear it, it's like blowing wind. That's like the effect of... That's like one of the effects of being... of starting to get insane. So I'll be following this road, and there, I found a metal potato thing. Wow, I actually find a lot of these things here. I actually found a shovel here. And a few carrots. Now, this is actually pretty useful. And I won't be able to break down those walls without a hammer, which I won't be making right now. What the hell happened? Game like glitched for a second. Oh god, I don't know why, but being insane and being in this biome really hurts my eyes. Just pains my eyes. Okay. Hopefully I find it. I actually found it. Let's see what I found here. No, what? Actually, if I just find one more and then that thing itself, then I actually will be able to get to the next world. If that actually happens, if I actually have the opportunity to do that. But first, let me just get really insane and show you some of the effects. If I'm able to do so. Okay, now this actually led me to one of those parts that I actually need, so I guess that's good enough. So again, each road sort of leads you to the stuff, to these stuff. And I'm gonna jump in that wormhole, see where it leads me. It seems like every wormhole I jump into, I find another one of those things. I think they increase sanity too. Actually, let me test that. Yeah, they decrease sanity by 10. Actually, let me get really freaking insane. Okay, one more. Okay, now let me go there if possible. Wow, everything is so fuzzy. Everything is so freaking fuzzy. It's like a hangover. Or something in that style. Make a fire. I'm like really insane right now. If I get any more insane, I'm going to die or something. What happens when I eat magic right now? Oh, see, he actually has like this mini headache. I should start a fire here. Close to the crease. Yeah, I'm a psychotic fuck, I know. Let's see if it actually catches on fire. This thing seems scared. I've never seen it get scared of fire or anything. Oh, I thought it was going after me. Hopefully not. Okay, let me put a bit closer. Here. That should work. Yeah, now I'm just borderline. Now I'm just batshit crazy. Wow. Yeah, as I said, fires spread frequently as hell. Oh god, no. It's going to attack. It's attacking me. Go away, you monster. Oh god, this is freaking weird. I feel like I could have prevented that. I have a fire, but it's still so freaking dark. Wow, actually, shit gets really freaky when you're insane. Yeah, not even I haven't gotten this insane before. I actually hear small voices trying to talk to me or something. Actually getting more. I wonder what happens if I take it to 0. Absolute 0. Aw, damn you. I really want to test that. How is... Oh. Why are there so many spiders here all of a sudden? Ah, not worried about it. Silk. Nothing looks right. Everything looks really odd. Like, it's really... And here, I grew a magnificent beard, I said. Actually, we'll eat it. And now I'm batshit crazy. It actually teleported. Okay. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to die, and I'm going out with a fight. Well, that was actually pretty fun. But that's all from me, guys. I hope you actually enjoyed this video, and see ya next time.